Hello! Welcome to the wonderful world of Nioh 2, which is not actually the next game I'm going to be playing on here. Just thought I would, come in and, record a little end-of-the-year video and, play a game that, well, I've certainly enjoyed many hours of in the past. And, talk about, what I'm gonna do next. And kind of reflect on the year that's come so far. Let's skip this stuff. I just want to get into it. Suffice it to say, there's some, stuff going on, and you are, half yokai in this game. So the idea with this opening segment is that your parents are seeing a vision of you in the future. So you get to create your character. There's a reason I'm playing Nioh 2 though, besides it just being one of my favorites. Do I have here? Oh, what's this? Sure. That looks good. I don't know. It's been way too long. Sure. I might change that hair. I could spend an hour doing this. I have spent an hour doing this. Let's just get that one. Sure. Whatever. Eye makeup. Anyway, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Sure. What is going on? I'm not sure I want it to be that small, but whatever. There we go. That looks fine. Alright, cool. Yeah, I have spent some time in this character creator in the past. I don't need to do it right now, certainly. Let's just get into it. And I will start talking about what I'm feeling right now, shall we say. The Final Fantasy Tactics LP has almost run its course. I only have, the final boss to be recorded, and I don't know. I might... I've been thinking about if I want to do the deep dungeon stuff. I don't think I really do. I think I'm just going to finish that game and then maybe, show off finishing it and then, or doing, one level. I can kind of do that with a guide, but it's not really the thing that I like about that game, you know? I feel like I've had my fill of it, so to speak. Let's see here. What do I want to take this time? Let's get, where's that big old sword? Where's that big-ass sword? That's a spear. That's just a regular sword. Where's the big sword? There it is. Odachi. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I love that one. Yeah. There. Ah, Nioh. It's a delight, this game. I tell you what. Let's go fists. There we go. Nah. I should probably get, something. Well, I don't know. I got the Odachi. Do I want to go strength? I mean, that's always fun, but... I always do something like this, and I don't really like the Odachi skills that much. Maybe I'll get the spear this time. Swap this out for the spear. Kind of basic, but it gets the job done, you know? Although really my favorite weapon, I should just go with this. The Kusarigama. Good old sickle and pain. Yeah, that's the most fun. and then fists. I mean, sure, why not? I feel like it's good to have something that's good for distance and groups, which is this Sarigama. And then something good that's fast, so you can use it against close enemies. Like stun lock. Yeah, that's the way to go. Alright. Okay, there we go. If you've never heard of this game, which, I mean, fair enough. This is Nioh 2. It's the sequel to Nioh. It is a Souls-like, kind of a Souls-like. No, it is, like, it fully is. You'll see once I really get into it, but this is just sort of your... They don't have classes, instead you just, like, pick which weapon and guardian spirit you want, and then you're done. In the old game, it was like, in the first game, it was like, you're traveling to Japan, and you're going to practice and learn to use a couple of these weapons. But in this one, they just kind of have this, I don't know, you're in the spirit world or something. Actually, you find out where that place is much, much later in this game. Historia de Japan. Anyway. Yeah, I've had fun with that, but I do kind of feel like I'm not quite cut out for the whole doing commentary while playing a game thing to some extent. I don't know. I shouldn't be too down on myself. I had some fun moments there, but I've run out of things to talk about, and like, I just kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's not quite working the way I would want it to. Besides, things like that are more fun when you have someone else to talk with anyway. But, I'm gonna try doing something after I finish FFT that, or maybe even before then, I could start putting these up. Do something that I've wanted to do for a long time, which is like combining my love of like Moby Dick and other like old-timey Victorian literature, stuff like that. Big old books that are, I feel, are best experienced as being read aloud. Here's one reason. Here's one thing that makes this game quite different from Souls-likes. There's a world map. You have a home base. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, we have a Makami. This just shows you, cutscenes. You can watch them. We can have our dog here. Our spirit dog. I've got some calligraphy. One good deed, one day. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, you can go to do some other stuff. We don't need to do that right now. Let's just get into it. This is... Something's up. Something's up at this village we're living near. How strange. Alright, here we are. Let's stick with this to start with. I change these prompts, or is it gonna stick to those controls? Oh, no, I certainly like that more. What did I change? I don't know. Is this something I can change in, like, basic game settings, maybe? Let's see here. Subtitles. Why am I doing this on here? I don't know. Memory gauge. Yeah, I can see numbers. No, it's not in here. Dang it. Dropped equipment. No, nah, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Wait, what is this? Oh, skill custom? Oh, yeah, it's just showing me that exists. And this is some basic tutorial stuff, but that's fine. That's fine. So yes, I want to combine my, Let's see. Yeah, let's get some more key. Yeah. Let's get that more key. My love of these sorts of things and my desire to share what I like about the world in a sort of generalized sense. And, the idea of, like, oh, well, what is... I don't have, I don't have backstab yet, so I need to do it this way. Just walk up and get him. So, coming out very soon is a sequel to this game, Nioh 2, that's called Nioh 3, if you can believe it. And that game looks to be very good. I'm quite excited for it. There was a demo recently, but I didn't play it. I don't know. Adding some new stuff that I'm not totally convinced is going to be good, but hey, I've enjoyed them each game more than the last so far. So, we'll see. But, something I thought I could do, that I've thought about every time there was a new, Souls game actually coming out, is... what am I saying? I'm distracted by fighting this little gremlin. Every time there was a new Souls game coming out, after I loved Dark Souls so much, and I actually even recorded like part of an LP of Dark Souls back in the day. That was pretty fun. I wanted to like, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. There we go. Turn the game audio down a little bit so I'm not getting clipped out. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this is one of these cool systems in this game. You can change your stance. Take down enemies like that. Every time there was a new one of those games, I would say to myself, oh, I should do this idea that I had way back when, which is to like record. Yeah, to record myself playing the game, and then put over that audio of me reading literature. There was this video ages and ages ago from, I want to say it was like one of those Pokey Happen people. And they were Medibot or one of those folks when they were doing a Let's Play of one of those Kirby games. And they did this thing when they were doing the boss rush mode where they were reading Beowulf over it. Some sort of, because the gameplay was just sort of rote and like beating the bosses with every copy power or something, and they just wanted like, oh, just put some fun audio over it, so just record a reading of Beowulf and we'll just put that in the background. And personally, I loved it. I thought it was really cool and really fun. And so yeah, ever since then I've thought I should do something like that. I should do something like that. And so here I am now in a position to do something like that. Yeah. I don't have enough stats for that one. That's fine. Let's see. I should probably use this for this one. Here's the first real fight in this game. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I probably should have gone and, Oh, nice. There we go. Okay, now I can heal up. Take some time. Man. First time... They really make you fight a yokai a lot earlier in this game than in the first one. It's kind of fun. And these are a lot trickier than that was. That was just regular Yoki in the other game. One of these tricky monkeys. Almost got it. There we go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that with Nioh 3. I'm going to record myself reading Moby Dick, and then maybe read my blog post analysis too, and like kind of rewrite those as I go, sort of edit or rethink them, that sort of thing, you know? I think that would be really fun. And I think it would be a good way to, like, oh, I see where I am. I got kind of turned around. I think that would be a good way to, like, continue making video content and to do more Moby Dick stuff, which is sort of my wheelhouse. And also just something I like. Something I like quite a bit. Does it really fit thematically to be talking about a whaling novel when I'm running around Japan fighting yokai and participating in the Sengoku Jidai? I mean, not really, but I don't know. There isn't really a game that would fit with that, I don't think. Is there a whaling ship management game that I'm not aware of? Oh, there probably is. There's a million games. Probably Paradox made one. For all my luck. No, very silly. No, I don't want to go that way yet. I think I want to take out these guys and then swing back over that way. Of course, you can do this. And I want to aim right... Oh. Does that guy have to be so close? I do love that the idle animation just has you flipping the chain around. That's pretty cool. Oh, man, I love this game. It's so good. Let's beat this guy to death. With my bare hands. Well, not bare hands. Get kicked, idiot. Fists are interesting because they don't do a ton of damage, but they can attack really quick. And they do a ton of stamina damage. All the enemies have stamina in this game, which is one of the reasons I love it. And it works differently for human enemies and yokai, like these guys. In that when yokai run out of stamina, it's like they're stuck that way until they can do a special effect, and they don't regain it normally. But they don't use it to attack you. They only lose it when you hit them, basically. See? And then you can come up and hit them with a special, like, backstab, essentially. I'm assuming all this stuff is going to be the same, basically. Although I think the new game is going to have, like, an open world component of some sort, which I'm a little nervous about, but it's still going to have, apparently, the world map and all this good stuff, so that should be fine. That'll be fine. I have confidence in Team Ninja. Though their last few games have not been as good as this, I'm going to chalk that up to, you know, they're experimenting, they're trying different things. This was like a straight iteration from one to the next. I think they only did that Strangers in Paradise in between, if I recall correctly. I keep trying to do like some fancy moves that you get unlocked with the skill tree later on, forgetting that I don't have them yet. I like how you sheathe your fists by just kind of going, well, you flick the blood off of them and then go, Ooh, just going to relax a bit. Ooh, there we go. Alright. So yeah, I'll probably do like, you know, one chapter per video, which will be funny in some cases because there's gonna be like, oh, there's gonna be ones where I have like, you know, there's chapters that are really like one paragraph or something crazy like that, but should be fine. Is that by type? Yeah, that's by type now. Okay, so yeah, I want to switch that to that. That's still the best Kusarigama I have. I'll keep the toughness. Just do it by weight. By type. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I still can't use that. Oh, fine. I'll equip those. Whatever. And give me that gourd. Honor Grave Recovery. Nice. Right. Just need to look at all my items. Oh, what? Oh, I got a soul core. Yeah. Well, why can't I? Alright. Yeah. This game has a bunch of loot drops, as you can see. They're even, like, color-coded and shit. But, anytime you get back to the shrine, you can just, like, press 2 buttons and get rid of all the stuff, which is nice. Let's get the healer blessing. And let's, yes, we're going to enable auto purchases for elixir. There we go. Perfect. Yes. You don't get free healing items in this game. No siree Bob. You do not. You gotta pay for them. Alright, there we go. Oh, I got some skill points. Excellent, excellent. Oh, I got some samurai points. We definitely want to get all these. Yeah. Skill trees are kind of weird in this game. It's sort of like the ones in, I want to say it's Yakuza 6, and then like 0 and Kiwami did them this way. Maybe it was just 0, where it was this sort of spread out thing. You don't get to see the connections until they're all available. And yeah, there's one of these for each weapon, and one for your demon powers, one for general samurai stuff. This is like, I don't know, doing more damage, getting some special stat boosts and some other stuff like that. I don't know if they'll have a thing like this in the new one. Probably. It was a big improvement over the first game because in that game it was literally just like a big list that you had to go through, and it was like, it wasn't very well organized, and it was kind of a pain. I mean, this has its issues too, of course, but yeah. That's pretty good. Feels a bit silly to be doing this video. Just as a sort of preparation for doing a different video later, but whatever. It's fine. Let's move on. Going through this cursed village. Full of strange creatures. Still don't have a backstab, which is kind of annoying. But whatever, I don't need for these guys. Oh, hey, there we go. I got some fist proficiency. Got a skill point. You get skill points just by, like, using them, which is pretty fun. Let's see here. Stomp. No, knife hand strike. That's the one I've been missing. That basically lets you follow up with a light attack with a heavy attack, like that. But yeah, I should switch over to the old sickle chain. Better for groups and to do more damage. There we go. I gotta deal with that archer. There's this guy, then there's like another guy. Kind of annoying. Yeah, see, that guy. Ooh, there's a guy back here, too. Maybe there's one inside. Oh, I've done this one like a million times, but there's also like different versions of these maps where you come back and there's different enemies and slight changes to the layouts too. They really reuse these maps in a fun way. And I'm hoping they're going to do that in the next one, but it sounds like it might be different. They did an open world game with, whatchamacallit, with Rise of the Ronin, which was, it was okay. I would hesitate to call it, it wasn't great. It was good. It was, like, perfectly fine. Had really good combat. Questionable, I would say, open world structure. Didn't really nail that aspect, personally. Also, it was kind of lame that it was all just historical humans. I mean, there were some parts of that were fun. Of course, it was fun to be able to pal around with Admiral Perry and, you know, him and his Moby Dick obsession. It was very silly. Oh boy. I better heal up. This is what the Sarigama is good for. There we go. Oh boy. Come on. I got it. Cannot escape. Good for multiple enemies when you need to hit them all at the same time. You wouldn't think it, based on being, you know, a sickle and chain, but it really is the best one for, it's another weapon that's kind of slow and powerful, like the axe, or the two-handed Odachi sword. The Kusarigama. In low stance, it does kind of have this rapid strike, which is fun. Yeah, this is like a big, wide one. Very strong. Kind of tricky to figure out at first, but once you get it, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Alright, I got that ready. Let's finish exploring, clearing this place out. I think there's a guy in here. Yes, there is. There we go. I guess I should go spend that skill point too. Yeah, let's go do that. I got a bunch of arrows. Still don't have a bow. Alright, Kusarigama. That's a parry. Serpent Strike. Reaper. I don't know. None of these are that good. I guess I'll start off with this. Why not? So when we're in low attack, we can do that. Retreating attack. It's kind of useful. Any of the ones where you can throw your weight around. Those are always good. All right. Anyway, I really like these games. I could talk about them a little bit in here since I kind of want to jump into those. Well, I'll probably do like an intro video or something. But, when I start doing those videos, I'll probably just talk about this new game I'm playing instead of what came before. So yeah, Nioh 2, set, it's sort of an interesting, these games are like wild historical fiction, basically. Where you are like, in the Sengoku Jidai, the Warring States period, in like the 1600s Japan. 1500, 1600, around there. Wait, there's nothing. What am I doing? Or is that? No, there isn't. Okay, cool. Boy, I sure wish I had a backstab. That would be cool. Anyway, the first one the player character is William Adams, who was one of the earliest, the first Englishman to travel to Japan. Well, Welshman. Well, Brit. He was an important historical figure with like a really wild story where like he just wanted to go there. He heard about it and wanted to check it out and like set up a trading hub over there. Had heard about it from the Portuguese and stuff. And so they went over there A bunch of people died getting there because it's on the other side of the goddamn world. And then he was kind of like stuck. He ended up sort of stuck there because he arrived right before the end of the Warring States period, where it was all solidified under the Tokugawa shogunate, which is also when they decided to kick all of the foreigners out and make Christianity illegal. Which, fair enough. Good idea, as it turned out, by and large. Although maybe it was kept up a bit too long in the end, probably. But I mean, who could say? That's something that sort of feels like it's being, like, worked out in a lot of Japanese media at times. Like, was it a good idea or not to close down the country? It's been weirdly a hot topic in the One Piece manga lately. But in any case, it happened when this guy was there. And, but he ended up being allowed to stay, basically. This was also sort of fictionalized in the very popular series, what's that bad? What was that one called? Shogun. Last year. Last year? Year before last. When did that happen? What is time anymore? Was that this year or last year? I could believe you. I would believe either one. Anyway, Shogun. Same deal, basically, except not as dramatic, actually. He sort of quietly taught them a bunch about sailing and shipbuilding, and that kind of became his nickname. Anjin was just like pilot. And so he lived a quiet life, married a Japanese woman, had a son, was officially became a samurai, and sort of quietly retired after also instructing them in, like, artillery, I think. I'm not sure if that was only in the show or if that was real. Like, that might have been only in the show, honestly. Hoo boy. Yoki time. No jokey. Is the Yoki? There we go. Now I got him on the ropes. Whoa. There we go. Chunk of damage. There we go. Got it. Oh, I still got it. Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Right. So that's the protagonist of the first game. And so in the first game, he is actually secretly recruited by Musashi, or Hattori Hanzo. That's right, not Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi, the other guy, Hattori Hanzo, to become a ninja, assassin, wizard, who is, like, fighting evil demons that are actually behind the Civil War in Japan, and, like, a certain faction is trying to resurrect Oda Nobunaga so he can take his vengeance upon the people who betrayed him, and all that stuff. It's pretty fun. Oh, I should go check my equipment. Picked up a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah, much better Spy's Fists there. Kusarigama. Oh, yeah, the bill hook. Excellent, excellent. Very good. Oh, I did get a bow. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see here. I can put that on. That looks good. Yeah, foot soldiers. Gauntlets, waist guard, greaves. Nah, I'll stick with those. Alright, cool. And I got some scissors. Very good. Very good indeed. You want to keep making offerings so you can clear garbage out of your inventory, and also so you have divine rice in order to buy healing item in the background. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to put another point into... No, that's silly to do it now. I should just work on getting these up, frankly. You kind of want to get these top 3 things all to like 10 or 15 and eventually 20. Because this is just like your basic... You'd get stamina back, ki back, and like how much you have, and like your HP. You know, good to have those things. And then beyond that, this is for your equipment weight, and it also makes you deal more damage with axes. This lets you do more damage with fists, and it also gives you, it also lets you use special abilities on heavy armor, which is all pretty good. Weirdly, heavy armor works especially really well for ninja builds, in my experience. Because the Kusarigama is such a good, like, wide AoE attacker that, like, having heavy armor and using that thing just works great. It kind of just all fits together. Can I attune a spirit core? Oh, I can. Even though I can't access the spirit core thing yet, I'm still able to equip one there. That's pretty funny. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, let's move right along. Moving right along. Yeah, let's talk to this guy.
賊もあやかしも切り伏せるとはお主何者なんじゃお願いじゃ命だけはそうじゃこいつをやるから見逃してくれ
What is this, Bloodborne?
もうな
People hiding in houses talking to us? Well, anyway. Oh, God. I probably put like 200, maybe 300 hours into this game overall. Specifically Nioh 2, which I think is pretty much just a straight upgrade of Nioh 1. Nioh 1 had kind of a fun plot that was also very confusing at times, because it was mostly told through, like, big blocks of text that you see in between missions. And this game does a better job of, like, giving you cutscenes that explain what is going on, rather than leaving it solely up to those little interlude text things, which is nice. Also, the plot is more interesting. That game is just sort of kind of just a straight retelling of that with like a couple mythological twists, and this one is like doing some more original things. And there's an interesting thing about this game covers all the time of the first game, and also does extra stuff before and after. It starts before and it ends after. And then in the DLC stuff, you actually go back in time, which is what made me so curious about what the hell are they going to do for Nioh 3, if they ever make one. We're going into a spooky zone. And it looks like the answer to what do they do in Nioh 3 is more time travel. So that's fun. But yeah. So yeah, in that one, you're William Adams, you're a white guy who goes to Japan. It's like a set character, whereas in this one, you kind of get to create a character, which is cool, instead. And you are a half yokai, and you end up teaming up with this, well, I guess we'll see. But, teaming up with this other guy and becoming a famous person in history. In a very silly way. And this is a game that also posits that certain other historical people, like, are half yokai and, like, have magic demon powers and whatnot. Which is fun. That's fun. Doing some historical fiction. Why mess around, you know? Oh, man. If you thought these guys were annoying before, wait till you fight one in the spooky zone. Oh, well, I almost got him down now. Oh, but look how slow my key is coming back. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, do this. Oh, jeez. Can't really tank any hits. There we go. Okay. And that takes care of the spooky zone. Thank goodness. Of course, you cannot open these chests until you get rid of the demon zone. And it would be quite hard to get this key that you need to go forward without clearing this out. Anyway, I was trying to explain the plot of the first game. William Adams turns out to be the Spanish, the perfidious Spaniards who are behind it all, which is kind of fun. Trying to cause this civil war so they can come in and take over everything. They end up teaming up also with, with, Date Masamune to try and conquer Japan, essentially. That's like the DLC campaign in that game. If I recall. Yeah. But you stop him. And then, William Adams meets up with the protagonist of this game, and, they have to team up to go to the source of all evil and destroy it, which is like an ancient yokai that is trying to, I don't know, spreading darkness because of some personal tragedy that they experience that is actually also connected to your character, and that's also why you end up going back in time to try and stop that from happening at all, which is kind of fun. Let's see, did I get anything new that looks good? No. Split staff. No, that's worse. Night Raider gloves. Hey. Nice. Sure. Night Raider. Yeah, I'll get that one. Sure. Yeah. Alright. Cool. What's in here? Oh yeah, just more stuff. Okay, cool. Alright. I can go... Oh, wait. I'll go make my offering first. There... Whoops. Come on. There we go. 2 button presses to sell all my stuff. Go level up. Let's get more heart. Heart is really good. Gets you a lot of things. Better key recovery speed, all that good stuff. Oh, looks like I got one of these too. Get the last pulse. That's good. Alright, let's go fight this boss. That'll be a good place to end this, I suppose. Yeah. Just do the whole first level of Nioh 2. In preparation for Nioh 3, coming at the end of next month. Mizuki time. Boom. Hoo. Hoo. All right. What? Oh, so close enough. That's annoying. Oh, come on. Oh boy. Alright, come on. I can just stay a little closer so I can actually hit this guy. Ugh. He does that stuff, and then you're gonna get grabbed for that. There's really no winning with this one. Ah, that, see? Good thing I have so much armor, or this would have gone real bad. Fuck. There we go. Alright. Now I can take him out with style. There we go. No problem. Oh, I still got it.
Oh, no.
危なかったな。もう少しであやかしになっちまうとこだ。
So, yeah.
すっげえな。
This is the guy who, the protagonist, who is like
ほら、
the child of a
こ
yokai,
っちに来てくれ。
teams up with in this game. He's kind of your companion, your party member, and together, the both of you are, who is it again? Fuck, I can't remember the name. Ah, shit, it's Hideyoshi. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. That's
お
right.
い、いつまで
Yeah,
使
yeah,
ってんだ。
Who is someone who survives the assassination of Oda Nobunaga, even though he was one of his generals, and then kind of joins up with Tokugawa, the winning side, and goes on to do a bunch of stuff in history, including, like, invading Korea, but a lot of that is sort of glossed over, and sort of, the game basically says, yeah, this guy did it, the merchant guy, he went and did all that. But you do all of the famous, like, war stuff, like going and fighting in battles and things. It's very silly.
待ってたぞ。
Very silly.
あの船。
Not quite as silly as the first game, where you are a real historical person who becomes like a... Well, I mean, I guess it's about the same.
ヒデ。か。よし。じゃあ秀の字な。呼びやすいだろ。
And yeah, this is how you get backstory on characters in these games. They send their spirit over to you, and then you get a little flashback scene telling all about their life.
いつしか猿が取り付いた。
And these spirit stones are sort of the main gimmick in this. They are the thing that makes the yokai appear real, and
だけど宿っている魂は紛れもなく人だ。
in the first game there was this whole story where
俺たちはきっといい相棒になれるはず。
a conspiracy where John D was trying to steal all the magical stones from Japan and bring them back to England, which is very fun. You even fight him as a boss at the end, just turned into a big monster. That was pretty cool.
でっかい夢を見てやろう
In this game, you mostly just fight a bunch of famous generals. Don't think there are really any Westerners this time. Except you do meet up with William Adams again at one point, of course. When things come full circle at a certain point. But,
どうせ行くとこないんだろ
yeah, that's the setup for this one. We'll see what the sequel's like. I'm really not sure what the plot of that one's gonna be.
喋れないのはなんかわけが
Based on the trailers,
いろいろあるわね
it seems like it's gonna be time travel, like, as a real part of the plot, which is kind of cool. But I guess we'll see when I get to Nioh 3, in about a month. Yeah, about a month from now. On this, the last day of the year. I'll probably put this up tonight, even. Why not? Start the year fresh with something out there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Nah, that's fine. I'll probably attach that one. It's a good one.
俺の集めてる霊石には
Yeah, they have these weird little
大きな
scenes.
力があってな異国じゃアムリタとも呼ばれ国の戦を決めちまうほどなんだとか今や日の本は力がものを言う戦乱
Yeah. They have these other cutscenes where they're showing you the map, and sometimes they even have like little army symbols on here showing movements, how you're going around different places. I like this map screen. It's cool. You even get little bonus things by going and putting your cursor over famous landmarks like that. I think there's another one like over here somewhere. I don't know. Anyway. God, I love this game. It's very tempting for me to keep playing this just for like a couple more hours. Record the whole thing. But no. I'll start getting ready to finish up here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next after Final Fantasy Tactics is done, which will be pretty soon. Probably in early February I'll finish that up. I still got a few more recorded, and maybe 1 or 2 more videos left to do, maybe 3. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, and then I'll jump into Nioh 3, with me reading Moby Dick over it, because I think that would be more interesting than me just trying to talk over it, especially with a new game. I don't know. And I want to combine these two things that I like in that specific way. I think they will dovetail nicely. Now, I could just go and play, I don't know, Dark Souls, like the first one, and do all those games, do a whole series of, like, reading literature over gameplay footage. I've thought about that, but no, I want to do it this way. I want to do something new. Something exciting, so I can really try it out, show it off, and then add that little twist to it in that way. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what Nioh 3 is about. Seems to be time travel and still doing the Warring States period, Sengoku Jidai, 1600s, but looks like you're also moving forward and backward in time, which is cool. You know, if they had just made something like Rise of the Ronin, but with demons in it, in like an open world, I thought that would have been really great. And it seems to be that's what Nioh 3 is going to be. So here's hoping. Here's hoping that's good. They also put out Wolong, which I didn't like at all. It was too parry-focused. And just, it was like too... I don't know. It didn't have the same, like, loose, fun feeling of the Nioh games to me. Somehow. But yeah. That's about it for me for now. I'll put up the FFT video like usual on Saturday, or on Sunday morning this week. And then this will be coming in February. I'll have to look up the exact release date, but I think it's like late January that comes out. And then I'll want to figure out production stuff in the background. I'm just playing this at 1080p, which I imagine would be easily done for Nioh 3 as well. So that'll make it easier just to record on my computer like this. Yeah, that'd be good. Alright, well, anyway, until next time, shipmates.